Hi, friends. It's Miss Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's go ahead and get started. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. If you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, sit so still. If you're ready for a story, sit so still. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit so still. Good job. We're going to do open and shut them. Open and shut them. Open and shut them. And give a little clap, clap, clap. Open and shut them. Open and shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. Good job. We're going to do our avocado tree tonight. Do you remember what we say when we shake those avocados down from the tree? Let's make guacamole! All right, let's count those avocados. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way up high in the avocado tree, 5 little avocados smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the avocado. Let's make guacamole! Good job. How many avocados now? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way up high in the avocado tree, 4 little avocados smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the avocado. Let's make guacamole! How many avocados now? 3. 1, 2, 3. Way up high in the avocado tree, 3 little avocados smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the avocado. Let's make guacamole! Good job. How many avocados are on my tree now? 2. 1, 2. Way up high in the avocado tree, 2 little avocados smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the avocado. Let's make guacamole! How many avocados are on my tree now? 1. Way up high in the avocado tree, 1 little avocado smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the avocado. Let's make guacamole! Good job. I'm going to put my treat away. And tonight we are talking about trucks. Our first book is going to be Bedtime for Little Bulldozer. Bedtime for Little Bulldozer by Elsa Roche. Little Bulldozer was finally ready for bed. He'd taken a bath with help from his mother. He brushed his teeth with help from his father, and together they had checked all of his fluid levels. Now, his mother and father kissed him and hugged him and said good night. Time for bed, they told him. He tried his best to go quietly up the stairs. Vroom, vroom. Little Bulldozer was all ready for bed. There was just one problem. He wasn't sleepy at all. He was too hot, so he used his blade to push off his covers. Then he heard something under his bed, so he decided to have a look. Creak. Bump. Phew. There's nothing underneath except his stuffed animals. Little Bulldozer's mother and father came running into the room. Little Bee, they cried. What happened? You should be asleep. They helped little Bulldozer fix his bed. Then they kissed him and hugged him and said good night. Little Bulldozer lay in the dark, quiet room. He still wasn't sleepy. In fact, he was a little chilly, so he shoved his stuffed animals on top of the bed to make it comfy. Good. Now he was warm again, but he still wasn't the least bit sleepy. He turned on his headlights and found a book to read. Luckily, it was his favorite book. Honk, honk, honk. It was such a good book that little Bulldozer got very excited and honked his horn a few times. His mother and father rushed into the room. Little Bee, that's too loud. Why aren't you asleep yet? He was thirsty, so they gave him some oil. His cab was cold, so they put on his nightcap. Then they kissed him and hugged him and said good night. Little Bulldozer lay in the dark, quiet room, still not sleepy. He could hear his mother and father in the living room. He decided to tiptoe down to see what they were doing. Crunch! Bang! Wham! They weren't as happy to see him as he had hoped. Little Bee, it's time for bed, said his mother. No more stalling, said his father. Little Bulldozer lay in the dark, quiet room. He tried to go to sleep. He really did. But something still wasn't quite right. He was lonely, and suddenly he knew exactly what to do. He scooped his blanket and his stuffed animals and rumbled down the hall until he came to a room where his sisters were sleeping. He cleared a place for himself on the floor. And then there in the safe, crowded dark, to the hum of his own engine, little Bulldozer finally fell asleep. Good job. All right, we're going to sing some more songs. We're going to start with the wheels on the bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes a beep, 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 a beep, 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 a beep, beep, beep. The horn on the bus goes a beep, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. Mama on the bus says shh, 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 shh. Mama on the bus says shh, 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 all through the town. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, all through the town. Good job. We're going to do our two little blackbirds. We're going to start with Jack and Jill. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, and fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, and come back, Jill. All right, let's have fast and slow. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named fast and one named slow. Fly away fast and fly away slow. Come back fast and come back slow. Let's have loud and quiet. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named loud, one named quiet. Fly away loud, fly away quiet. Come back loud, come back quiet. Good job. All right, we're going to do our hands are clapping. This goes to the tune of Skip to Maloo. So we're going to say hands are clapping, and we're going to do toes are tapping, fingers are wiggling, our eyes are hiding, peekaboo. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Clap your hands, my darling. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Tap your toes, my darling. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle your fingers, my darling. Eyes are hiding, peekaboo. Eyes are hiding, peekaboo. Eyes are hiding, peekaboo. Peekaboo, my darling. Good job. We're going to do driving around in our little cars. We have blue and red, orange, yellow, pink, and green. We'll put green over here so we can see him. So remember, we have to put our seatbelt on. We're going to reach over and click it into place. Hold on to the steering wheel. And let's start with the color yellow. Are we ready? Driving around in my little yellow car. Driving around in my little yellow car. Driving around in my little yellow car. Zoom, 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 zoom. All right, we're going to do this color next, which is the color blue. Driving around in my little blue car, driving around in my little blue car, driving around in my little blue car, zoom, 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 zoom. Next, we'll do pink. Driving around in my little pink car, driving around in my little pink car, driving around in my little pink car, zoom, 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 zoom. Next, we're going to do the color green. Driving around in my little green car, driving around in my little green car, driving around in my little green car, zoom, 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 zoom. All right, we're going to do the color orange. Driving around in my little orange car, driving around in my little orange car, driving around in my little orange car, zoom, 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 zoom. Last car we have is red. Driving around in my little red car, driving around in my little red car, driving around in my little red car, zoom, 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 zoom. Good job. Our last book is going to be Fire Truck Dreams. And this is by Sharon Crisco. A siren turns off. The sun fades away. Fire truck is drained. He's had a big day. From ragging brush fires to kittens in trees, he keeps the town safe from danger with ease. He looks to the homes and then to the park, all quiet and safe, asleep in the dark. His headlights turn on, his ladder locked tight. He blinks and yawns, then whispers, "Good night." Off to the station to shower and clean, bumper to tailgate, and all in between. He washes and scrubs, he shines his bells. His nose starts to twitch from rich, soapy suds. All shiny and fresh, his tummy draws tight, then echoes and growls across the black night. He pulls to the pump, he opens his cap, he swishes and swigs, then makes one last lap. His eyelids grow heavy. It's time to head back. He chooses his book. His flashers click clack. He backs in his bay. His bucket pulls close. He stretches his valves, his axles, and hose. An icy wind blasts. He shivers with chill. He closes his book and clenches his grill. He turns on the heat and nestles in tight. The stars twinkle low. The moon casts its light. He pressures release. He lets off some steam. His hoses deflate as he drifts into a dream. Alarms start to blare. There's trouble nearby. His grill sniffs the air. There's smoke in the sky. His sirens call out. He zooms to the sand. He finds a campfire that got out of hand. A hero's parade to end the big day. The children salute him. Hip, hip, hooray. The campers all cheer. They offer him s'mores. Sweet treats fill his dreams. He grins as he snores. Good job. All right, we're going to do Twinkle, Twinkle, and then we'll wave goodbye. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. All right, let's wave goodbye. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. With our friends it's story time. We wave goodbye like this. We stomp goodbye like this. We stomp goodbye like this. With our friends it's story time. We stomp goodbye like this. We clap goodbye like this. We clap goodbye like this. With our friends, it's story time. We clap goodbye like this. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope to see you next time. Bye!